If y'all hear some buzzing sounds, I'm playing 2K while I'm doing this talk. I feel like I could do two in one, so I'm basically doing that. This title of this rant is called LGBT wins flawless victory. Now, if I've already spoke about what the fuck's been happening with the baby on my podcast, I have the snippets up. I'll leave the snippets in the description box when I get done with this video. What I really want to talk about is the power the LGBT has in the media. Because, yes, the baby said something stupid. Yes, if you really think about it, it is homophobic. But I don't think he meant it in a homophobic way, nor he was trying to be homophobic. I just think he was being real ignorant and stupid. But I feel like that's the baby's sense of humor too. And it's not it's not the 90s no more. Let me say, if this was like the 90s or whenever Eminem was fucking coming out, yes, they would have got away with that. Like he didn't say, and plus, let's be real. I don't think he cares as long as he doesn't have it. I don't think he cares about people with HIV or AIDS. As long as that, I feel like that's how most people are. They don't care about the disease unless they have it. So we're gonna get with that. But I feel like anybody here, you have to learn something. Now, depending on which side you be on, you probably agree or disagree. But the LGBT has so much fucking power. To which I like as a black man, it's just like even if because they did this to Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart already like anybody remembers the Kevin Hart situation, the whole thing about the dollhouse and all that other stuff. People resurfaced them tweets. Now I can understand people not liking the babies, but Kevin Hart was a comedian, and his shit was really. It wasn't that homophobic to me. I think he meant that on a. Like it came in my head quicker, but I'm trying when I say this, but I think y'all know what I mean. I don't think he meant it to hate or to hate on or to be homophobic again the LGBT community, but they took an offense. So you can't really tell people how to be offended, even though I'm fucking. I'm gonna just say it. Yeah, a lot of LGBT get offended easily. Now, is that a problem or no? I mean, I don't know. Because sometimes it is a problem, and sometimes it's just like, well, you should have thought about that. That's how I feel about the baby situations. Is it a really? Because I don't really see it as a big deal. Is it something stupid that he says? Absolutely. Everybody on my panel agreed it was something stupid that he said that he really shouldn't have said it. And Chris Brown said it once: just do your shows, do your songs, and I'm paraphrasing: do your shows, do your songs, thank the crowd, and just get the fuck off stage. That's all you gotta do. So it's just like, did he really need to say all that? No. He shouldn't have said none of that. I don't understand. Like I said, I think he was trying to be funny. If you look at his videos, he's trying to be funny. But this is what I tell people. If you are in, I want people to understand if you are in the entertainment business, your main job is to entertain. Yes, you could be a civil rights leader. Yes, you can be pro-black and be for your people. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If you are an entertainer, your job is to entertain. If people do not find you entertaining, they will find someone else to entertain them. The baby was losing a lot of shit. And I mean a lot of shit. Kevin Hart, God forbid, even though people was defending him and people was like, I'm not gonna apologize for old tweets, which was really fucked up. Um, and I know he apologized anyway. I think he shouldn't apologize. If he already apologized, like, why the fuck do I need to apologize again? And plus, these are old ass tweets. Like, we, when the people was like, this world is sensitive to sauce. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna agree. Yes, it is. But there are things you should not fucking say. The shit with Kevin Hart, I think a lot of people was on Kevin Hart's side because it was like, I've already addressed this and I've already apologized for it. and y'all took away his fucking dream of hosting the Oscars. Like that was his fucking dream. Madonna, I've heard Madonna say that, and now they're just like people that don't like the fact that Madonna spoke out because it's like I heard Madonna, they heard Madonna say that word, and like Madonna, it's funny because the way her like pussy smell like water is like why women do all this trafficking. It's like in the late 80s, you was a fucking sex symbol. Like, and I was paraphrasing, and I'm paraphrasing what the fuck Madonna said. So if I got it wrong, you can go ahead and correct me. I don't mind being corrected. But what I got out of that whole rant, other than like, damn, they got Madonna. When the fuck do you ever hear from Madonna? Madonna, of all people. When the fuck do you ever hear from Madonna? Elton John, I understand. He is a gay man. And like a lot of people should get educated about HIV. Yes, there are pills that they got medicine and pills that are so good that you cannot contract or give people HIV, and it's so low on the spectrum. Like you still have it, but it's like it's basically not traceable. But it's like you still have it, which is really weird. Which is also why I believe like Dr. Sebi had a cure for AIDS. And the reason why, because it goes to the Chris Rock thing, money and the medicine. That's a whole nother fucking country. But we're talking about um, the baby situation. I want people to realize this what the LGBT has, and yes, I understand there are more than just black people in LGBT, so they can probably get stuff probably quicker and faster than black people as a whole. But but when them motherfuckers come together, they do form like Voltron. Just remember, there's a bunch of them. That's why they're called the alphabet community. That's why they call people the LGBT community. And I know people hate it when like they pronounce the LGBT community and all that. So, because some people say LGBT, LGBTQ, LGBTQ plus, IA, or whatever you fall under. Black people, I want you to realize something did you see what they did because of that dumbass statement he said, and I like the baby. I really do. Like he's one of my favorite artists. I like the baby. He's one of my favorite artists, but you can obviously see, and this is why a lot of people have conspiracy theories about the gay mafia and all that other stuff. If you say so, this is why people, when it comes to like LGBTQ issues, they gotta shut the fuck up, or they just side with the LGBT, just so like people will leave them the fuck alone. I mean, nobody was really like. Let's be real. Nobody was really asking for Madonna to fucking come out, and the baby started losing shows, and he started losing shows after show after show after show. And in my opinion, Boosie and T.I. fucking made it worse. And then I don't even think it was true that he has a diss song for Lil Nas X. I don't even think it was true. But like the baby, I mean not the baby, T.I. and Boosie made it worse. And I like Boosie and I like T.I. Now I like him enough that I would listen to him, but not really follow him in a march. Like if you say who's with me and all that. Yes, they are black men. Yes, they are black men and fathers and all that stuff, and I commend them on their fatherhood. But let's be real, like you're not going to Boosie for advice. I know Vlad does, but I think he does it for entertainment. But you're not like, damn, I wonder what Boosie think of this. But it does show you that people in the LGBTQ, they have power. Now, whether you think they're sensitive or not, shit gets done when they fucking speak out. The baby was about to lose his fucking career, and like he just apologized. And I haven't read the apology yet. Matter of fact, let me read the apology just so I can see where it's like a. So, I guess this is the baby's apology. Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has made his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that I what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless. Now, before that nigga was standing his ground, and a lot of people were standing his ground. Which, in my opinion, he should have did this. He should have did this at the beginning. Like, let's be real. It was just like you. Why would you say that? And I understand, like niggas, like they want to have this. I can go do what I want. I can say what I want. And I want people to realize this. Only a few people have that opportunity, and even then, they don't abuse it a lot. I think one of them is Dave Chappelle. But even then, his jokes are tasteful. They're not fucking disrespectful. Eminem, because Eminem has been doing it for fucking ever. And for the longest, I guess Family Guy, but Family Guy even been like, yeah, we're gonna stop doing gay jokes. Which, in my opinion, y'all can hate me if y'all want to. I really did not like the way they say that because one, they didn't really throw that many gay jokes out there. There was more fucking race jokes in there, and I like the race jokes on there on fucking Family Guy. They're funny, and this is coming from a man who think the black jokes on Family Guy are funny. It's just like, why you just stop doing gay jokes? It's like, why can't you do nothing else? They've done jokes about Jews. They've done jokes about black women, and and like Italians. Like they got at everybody, and yet they was like, oh, we're gonna stop doing gay jokes. To me, it's just like, you know what? What the fuck? I get it. I get it. Like, there's a gay mafia. Like, there's a gay mafia. They out there, and they will shut shit down. This is not, and look, and I'm not saying this as a hate speech, but a lot of people have been saying that. Like, bruh, if you say one bad thing about the LGBT community, you like shit get shut down. And I don't want people to think I'm hating. I'm really not. I'm actually really impressed. Contrary to the popular belief, I'm actually really impressed because shit gets done. And it's just like, why can't we be on this fucking type of time? And then I think about it. I sit there and think about it. We do, but they don't listen to us. Now, if you ever heard my opinion about Stop Asian Hate, which I agree with, which I don't have a problem with Stop Asian Hate, but one thing I did say that they did copy our whole flow, but word for word, bar for bar, Soulja Boy's voice, and they got shit done, and they got laws passed for them. We can't even get a fucking anti-lynching bill fucking passed, or a fucking... Look, I'm about to get real. I'm trying not to get real political, but y'all understand. We can't even get fucking anti-lynching laws passed on us to tell people stop lynching black people yet. There's a laws because of COVID. It's like, hey, stop. And like I said, I agree with it, but it's still bullshit that things got done for them. And a lot of people is just like, oh, they don't do shit. And this is why black people feel like, oh, they don't do shit for them. Now, like I said, as I've repeated like many fucking times, because I'm pretty sure someone's still gonna think that I'm saying something negative about the LGBT community. I want you to live your life. I want you to be happy the way you are. All that other good stuff. I want you to be in the best mental capacity condition. I want you to go out and be as as gay as you are, as gay as you want to be, and let your in the words of the Shrek in the Shrek musical, let your freak flag wave. Which is just be you. If you I want you to be you all the time. You don't have to be something that you're not. I want you to be you. But I want the LGBT to understand this is why a lot of people fear y'all. I'm not even going to front. A lot of people fear y'all. It's just like, damn, I can't. It to a point where it's like I can't even have a different opinion about how you feel about the LGBT community. Like people are that scared. But and like I said, if you about your money and like people got their money, people got to feed their family. So I understand. It's like just say that shit is like a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people look if they ask you, just say that shit is wrong and just move the fuck on, or just keep quiet and then just stay out of the fucking business. Either or. Hell, if I was an agent in the fucking Hollywood and I had a fucking client, it's like, damn, this shit. Do you think I should speak on this? And I tell them, if you're going to speak on it, say that shit is fucked up and leave it alone. Other than that, don't say shit. If they ask you, and yeah, that's the first thing I said. Don't only do it if they ask you. If they ask you, just say that shit is fucked up. Something needs to be done, and then move the fuck on. I don't want to. I really did not want to see. For one, I did not want to see the baby like getting like loses fucking money, loses his fucking gigs for this because that's how he makes his money and all that other stuff. And like I said, he's a talented brother, and yes, I thought this was stupid, and I don't want to see him get down there. Now, if he learns something from this, that's good. And if he apologized, he gave an apology. Maybe people would fucking get off his fucking back now. I'm not sure, but we all learned the lesson from this. Just LGBTQ community ain't nothing to fuck with. And so let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about the baby's apology? Do y'all think it's sincere? Do y'all feel like he should have didn't have to apologize? How did you feel about his comments? Do you thought they were stupid? Let me know. Till then, my name is Skino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.